When they bring out the name Lloyd Banks, I told you niggas I'm coming every time. I told you niggas every time they mention the PLK. I'ma come to play. And it's no different right now. Lloyd Banks has been in talks of joining the URL Battle Rap Arena. The PLK, do y'all know what the PLK stand for? Punch Line King. And do y'all know this URL arena is full of punchline artists? So when you talk about the environment and the realm that we in when we talking about URL in this battle rap arena, this is neighboring. This is home to Lloyd Banks. This is how he came up. Before we heard Lloyd Banks, you gotta figure he was in the streets, finding a nigga to battle, bring this nigga over here and line him up. Lloyd Banks versus whoever on the corner. So don't think it can't be done. You had Lloyd Banks in a live chat with K Shine and DNA talking about Lloyd Banks potentially battling John the Don. I seen John comment saying he'll wash Banks. I seen Banks comment saying he'll wash John. You want my personal opinion? Shout out to John the Don. He's a vet. He a cold battle rapper. I don't think he's elite top tier battle rappers, but I think he's a formidable opponent, especially for somebody just trying to hop in this industry. We've seen before artists within who make records within the mainstream. I won't call Banks a mainstream artist because he ain't been signed for like 8 years. He's an underground king that made it to mainstream in my opinion. But we haven't seen mainstream artists relatively do that great when they hopped in. Joe Buttons was rapping, he was doing alright, but I don't think he adjusted to the game and the tone of the battle rap arena. We saw Cannabis not perform very well. We saw Cassidy. I think Cassidy's kind of still reduced himself to his old style, but has shown some upgrades and shown lyrical capacity to fight in this ring. So I'll shout out and give it to Cassidy. I don't think he did terrible. King Los, I think, is built for this shit. To be honest, I think King Los is built for this shit. His battle with Ice, he was barring on some otherworldly shit low key. I think he just got to adjust to the climate and the culture just a little bit more. And he might become an elite if he wants to go there. King Los is a bar god. Shout out to King Los. But Lloyd Banks, do I think he can? Lloyd Banks is critiquing his whole career. It's always been his performance, his energy, whether or not he's lazy Lloyd. You feel me? I Banks will give you a cold bar. It sounds like he talking to you in a car, schooling you, sunning you on some shit. Smooth with it. So he ain't got that battle rap like the K Shine of just barking in the nigga face, getting all electric. Banks even says in his interviews, he's more of a Snoop Dogg type. Oh, I can express my character how I want to and not get in that pocket of being outlandish and extra. So for me, that would be the biggest adjustment for Lloyd Banks. Whether or not he can bar up, the question is rhetorical right there. Unless you don't know what Lloyd Banks is capable of, which is why a nigga like me doing this video. It's not just to say Lloyd Banks can make it in the battle rap arena, but it's me saying, here's a breakdown of these bars to show you what he was doing 15 years ago, 13 years ago. This bar breakdown I'm doing is top 5. It's convenient right now because this was almost the birth of the PLK because G Unit, Beg for Mercy, Hunger for More, Lloyd Banks was punchline heavy, punchline sparring, but he wasn't proclaimed as the punchline king. He was just in the field of punchline swingers. Cassidy, Fab, Wayne, a lot of these people, Lloyd Banks was one of the forefathers when it came to punching. So when he took the hiatus from Beg for Mercy and Hunger for More and the first 5 mixtapes, he came out a year later with top 5 or better. This is where he catapulted himself. I'm the top 5 lyricist out here. I'm one of the coldest bar motherfuckers out here. Top 5 or better, dead or alive. And the first song is top 5. Or not the first song on the tape, but the first song that he put out was top 5 to let niggas know. So I'm breaking down top 5 in its entirety, bar for bar breakdown. Subscribe to Dame's World. We do this shit all day. So the first bar, niggas talking all crazy like I'ma talk back to him. Nah, I'ma let the gat tattoo him. And if I can't get it in, I just black blue him. Like Ezell and P. Miller. Screw him. So already, bar. And if y'all think he can't get Dom DeMarcos, if y'all think he don't adjust his style and flame to the battle arena and them lyrics ain't gonna hit, y'all don't know Lloyd Banks. Y'all don't know Lloyd Banks and y'all disrespecting him to say he gonna get washed if he don't adjust his shit. I know that's all it takes. If like Cassidy adjusts to the climate, changes his bar scheme, he can make it. Banks, same confidence. But look, niggas talking all crazy like I'ma talk back to him. Nah, I'ma let the gat tattoo him. So the tattoo you is put it right. The gat gonna tattoo you right stuck to you. And if I can't get it in, I just black blue him. Like he's Zell and P. Miller. Screw him. So if I can't get the gun in, I'll just black blue him. Leave you black and blue is to fight you. So if I can't get the gun in, then I'm going to use these. So if I can't get it in, I just black blue him. Like Ezell and P. Miller. Screw him. Ezell and P. Miller, they were black and blue on I Got the Hookup. Famous Master P movie. So I just black blue him like Ezell and P. Miller. Screw him. Bar! Bring your best rapper to me. I chew him. Mike Vickham, OJM, Ray Carufum. What? What? Bring your best. It's like he's already a battle rapper in form in the mainstream industry. This is why a lot of people didn't call out Banks. And when Banks did have G Unit rumblings, he start going at Jada Kiss, going at Joe, going at Rick Ross, and his disses, they kind of veered away a little bit. You steer clear from the nigga who got the clip on him. Bring your best rapper to me. I chew him. Mike Vickham, OJM, Ray Carufum. So he's mentioning notorious killers in a regard. I'm not gonna call Mike Vick a killer, but you know the dog fighting. You know the OJ associated with killer and Ray Carruth with the killing shit in North Carolina. All killers. I chew them. Mike Vickham, OJM, Ray Carufum. That's what I'm doing to y'all battle rap. To y'all rap niggas. I'm part intelligent, part schizo. Am I paid? Do shit help shit blow? Or do shit help shit grow? I couldn't understand how he finished it. So, am I paid? Do shit help shit grow? To me, would have been the coldest way to say it if he said it like that. Because shit, literally manure. Does shit help shit grow? Manure helps shit grow. That would be the coldest way if he said it like that, but I don't know if he finished it like that. He said, am I paid? Do shit help shit grow? Or blow? Y'all help me out, figure out what he said. Rap Klitschko. Every punch is hard. Bar right there. So, every punch that I say is hard. I'm coming cold. But the Rap Klitschko. Vladimir Klitschko is a heavyweight, known for hard punches. Rap Klitschko. Every punch is hard. You can't take that from me, it come from God. My trunk small as shit. My engine on my back, like South Jamaica. I'm a fucking Mac. Y'all little niggas. Go and pump a pack. Green gang boss? Ain't no punk in that. My coffee shop sell weed in it. I damn near overdose every visit. So easy, you know what I'm saying? Talking and referencing getting high. Gordy, flashy flow. Out in Amsterdam where they smoke in the street and sell pussy like bread, minus the bloodshed. Lamb Largo, blood red. More rings than Chicago. Enough said. So it's easy. And this is '06 Banks. So this is not 14 years later, 2020, happening in this spectrum and time zone. This is a time zone where punchlines was just like an ass for the most part. You this, like, da-da-da-da-da, like. And so it's evolved and Banks has evolved. Listen to 2020 Banks, please. He's evolved in the spectrum way out of this pocket that I'm in right now. But I'm going back to show you just the power in saying shit like this in 2006. Lamb Largo, blood red. More rings than Chicago. Enough said. Painting a picture of the Chicago Bulls. Blood red. More rings than Chicago. We know Jordan got 6 of them things. So he's just flashing on you. My mama had heart attacks back to back. Sorry. But I wasn't really thinking about rap and my pops just passed. I had to think about that. That can be enough to set a nigga off track. I'm back. So he's talking about the hiatus and his dad dying and him going through family issues, which is why this 05-06 spell from Banks was a more of a downward year. I want to say from the Beg for Mercy, he had a downward time. His album, The Big Withdrawal, got leaked. His pops passed. Yeah, it was going through shit. So this is fresh off the come out, the come up. Second verse, I pop bottles like I beat a case. My mind race at a cheetah's pace with Adidas lace. just wordplay and imagery. My mind race at a cheetah's pace. So that's already fast with Adidas laced. So Adidas are sports running jogging shoes. So that's just analogous. If you seen a cheetah with some Adidas on, you be like, oh, he coming to bucket. And that's how my mind race like that with the cheetahs with Adidas. My mind race at a cheetah's pace with Adidas lace. They fell in love with my neck. I don't need a face. Nigga, you ain't got shit. You don't need a safe. So look, they fell in love with my neck. I don't need a face. So he's referencing the big jewelry that the girls gawk for. They fall for. They fell in love with my neck. So just off the neck, I don't need a face. Nigga, you ain't got shit. You don't need a safe. If you ain't got nothing, you don't need a safe to store your valuables. You don't need a safe. These youngins get extorted every year by old niggas with salt and pepper hair. Facts. This is facts in the industry now. These youngins get extorted every year. So, new rapper, new industry nigga goes to the game and somebody from their neighborhood, a OG nigga, coming in to collect and extort their ass. These youngins get extorted every year by old niggas with salt and pepper hair. You talking about the niggas with the grays in them. So the old heads coming to collect and check them in their neighborhood. By old niggas with salt and pepper hair. I like that line. Shit's rough. I lower a coffin every year. Funeral arrangements and mortuary care. Yeah, I'm in a class with a few, like a sped ed kid, eating glue. Don Juan DeMarco for '06. It's gonna be fine-tuned if he came at John John, or anybody for that matter. These youngins get extorted every year by old niggas with salt and pepper hair. Shit's rough. I lower a coffin every year. Funeral arrangements and mortuary care. Yeah, I'm in a class with a few, like a sped ed kid eating glue. So that's obvious. I'm in a class with a few. This is an elitist circle of lyricists. I'm in a class with only a select few, like a sped ed kid eating glue. So a special ed class only got 7, 8 motherfuckers in it. You heard Mike Epps in his joke about being in there with chicken wing, making hand turkey images. So sped ed kid eating glue. I'm colder than a baby abandoned. The cannon to lay everything down standing. Go ahead, stunt, end up like Brandon. Lee, come to me, better be God's planning. Don't get your ears popped like you're landing. I'm flying, spurring, radar scrambling. He's setting it up. And Banks on a beat is so smooth and it's easy. It's like effortless. It's like seeing somebody jog a marathon without breaking a sweat. And they got the stale, stoic face on, just constantly. Banks gonna keep barring, and he make it look so easy. So I'm colder than a baby abandoned. So that's already an abandoned baby is gonna be cold hearted. I'm that cold. Colder than a baby abandoned. The cannon to lay everything down standing. Go ahead, stunt. End up like Brandon Lee. Come to me, better be God's planning. So Brandon Lee, Bruce Lee's son, allegedly died during a stunt. Fake gun. I'm a conspire. I'm gonna have the theory for the conspiring. So I'm not saying that's 100% accurate, but he's playing on that. Go ahead, stunt. You stunt, end up like Brandon Lee. Come to me, better be God's planning. Don't get your ears popped like you're landing. Ah! Go on a plane, you ascend, you break that threshold, your ears start popping. But he's talking about really popping. Don't get your ears popped like you're landing. Bar, I'm flying, spurring, radar scrambling. Puerto Rican, but I speak dough fluent. Bachelor pad ain't got a sneak hose to it. So, man, Puerto Rican, but I speak dough fluent. So he's playing with that. Yeah, my ethnicity is Puerto Rican, but I talk money. That's the language I can speak to. So Puerto Rican, but I speak dough fluent. Bachelor pad ain't got a sneak hose to it. That's obvious. I speed through the yellows and run the reds. You hear about it if we bump heads, because then we dump lead. So Pretty much saying he's a reckless driver. He's running through the lanes. If I ain't top five, who is? I'm lyrically loved in every town you live. Scarface cameras all around the crib. Make a slip on the gasket. Make a slip on the grass, get hit with the cig. So pretty much saying the way it's set up in my fortress, you can't come and rob me or you going down. You feel me? Scarface cameras all around the crib. Make a slip on the grass, get hit with the cig. They say to let my plane first class from a rain. Turbulence got me rocking champagne stains. So again, the turbulence in the plane, he spilled his drink. That's the analogy, the reference he's giving us. Turbulence got me rocking champagne stains. If I get 4 lanes, I'm gonna be on time. I hit 200 and something. When I'm flowing mine, you cutting grass, it's 9 niggas mowing mine. Look directly in the watch, you going blind. I'm the flyest nigga doing it. Ask your mom. My shit the bomb and you was back in 9. So again, the wordplay, the lyrical tirade, if you will, and then just saying it's boastful rap. It's boastful rap. So I'm lyrically loved in every town you live. Scarface cameras all around the crib. Make a slip on the grass, get hit with the cig. Sit to let my plane first class from a rain. Turbulence got me rocking champagne stains. If I get 4 lanes, I'ma be on time. I hit 200 and something when I'm flowing mine. So speeding through traffic, you cutting grass, it's 9 niggas more than mine. So I got help. It's 9 niggas more than mine. Look directly in the watch, you going blind. Shiny watch. The flyest nigga doing it. Ask your mom. So everybody know about me. My shit the bomb like you was back in Vietnam. My shit the bomb compared to that. Your soulmate wanna ride shotgun and pretend like she don't got one. Ah! I'm DeMarco. There's ways to set these bitches up. They don't always have to be like or ass. Banks has been privy to setting up punches 10, 13 years ago without using like or ass. Your soulmate wanna ride shotgun. So she wanna ride with a nigga shotgun right here. And pretend like she ain't got one. Your soulmate. So she pretend like she ain't got no soulmate because she wanna ride shotgun with me. So this is just the clever wordplay. Your soulmate wanna ride shotgun and pretend like she ain't got one. Your soulmate out there cheating, acting like you don't exist, nigga. Your soulmate wanna ride shotgun and pretend like she ain't got one. You know what's next? Menage on the yacht, son. Ready to unload like a cop's gun. Parallel to today, we know how the cops do. Ready to unload like a cop's gun. You get pregnant, then it's to the chop shop. Cause I don't change diapers. I change drop tops. Most wanted number with my black Glock cocked. Real nigga, unit boy till my clock stop. So you see the word flow right there, the rhyme pattern, and then the the young Banks, the young, you know what I'm saying? New Banks will look at the old Banks like, damn, you talk about you ain't getting kids. Banks got 2 of them now. But the bar was cold nonetheless. You get pregnant, then it's to the chop shop. Abortion clinic is what he's saying. He's not ready to have kids, apparently. Because I don't change diapers. I change drop tops. My babies are my cars. Most wanted number with my black Glock cocked. Real nigga, unit boy till my clock stop. Ticking. So pretty much I'm going to be in a unit till my clock stop. However, the unit's been going through turmoil and however that bar lasted and aged, whatever the fuck. But that's Lloyd Banks' top 5. Something y'all should go back on. Something y'all probably haven't heard. Lloyd Banks, a lot of his catalog has been suppressed. Like I said, he ain't like one of these mainstream niggas. He's more of an underground rap king. So, top 5, something you should go back on. Can Lloyd Banks make it in the URL arena, in the battlefield? I think he could. Can he get John the Don? Depending on how my nigga Lloyd Banks performs, which has always been a downfall in his career, in my opinion. But if he has a heightened good performance level, bar for bar, there's very few to ever do it like Lloyd Banks. That's just my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts, your comments. Like, share this video. Let's get through the algorithms. We do this for the people, the community of people that ain't spoken for. That ain't down with the mass appeal, nigga. This is the underground in Dane's world. But peace.